You met Mike Tyson too.
Oh, yeah.
Any crazy stories?
Yeah, I got a couple. Oh man, I'll give you a quick Mike joint. So Mike Tyson, first of all, I'm a huge boxing fan. You know, I got boxers in my family, the whole shit. I love boxing. I can't even so when Mike Tyson explodes on the scene, I'm so much a huge Mike Tyson fan that it's like I'm fucking memorizing his combinations. You know what I'm saying? You hit him with two lefts in a, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, as I got to know him, we used to have this type of conversation. Oh, when you hit him with that overhand right, that shit was crazy, Mike. And he just laughed like, fuck this move. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me tell you how I first met him. I met Mike Tyson in the hallway of Madison Square Garden, Felford. Okay. So I got to start. Let me start the story from its beginning. I'm fucking around, I'm hanging with Eric Sermon, right? Because this is the only way we're going to get this story right. I'm hanging out with Eric Sermon. At that time, Eric Sermon was dating this girl that I grew up with, lived on my block. I won't say her name because she don't want no fame. But, you know, so this one morning he calls me and he goes, yo, Smooth, what you doing, man? I'm on the block. And I was like, word. And it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yo, what you doing? I'm on the block. I just left baby girl house. So I was like, word. I said, all right, come to the crib. So he comes to my crib. He's like, let's go get something to eat. So I said, all right, bet. So we eat. So he's like, yo, why did you come with me out to Long Island? Because he live in Long Island. Why did you come with me out to Long Island? So I said, all right, bet. So he had the new Benz, the sedan, mean shit. So we bouncing. I'm playing new shit for him. Yo, check this joint out. We playing songs and we having fun. We go out to his crib in Long Island. We chilling. We kicking it. Now, the day before, that night was Bobby Brown. It was the New Edition concert because at that time, Bobby was opening for New Edition. So it was Bobby Brown. It was New Edition, Bobby Brown, and I'll Be Sure. I find in Madison Square Garden. So now we out in Long Island. We kicking it. So one thing leads to another. And Eric Sermon cousin comes over and he's like, yo, man, you know it's the New Edition concert or whatever. He's talking to Eric. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to that tonight. So he goes, what? Oh, you going? You got tickets? And I said, nah. I said, Bob is my man. He said, yo, Smooth, no, for real? You really know Bobby Brown? Because people told me you know Bobby Brown, but I don't fucking believe it. You really know him? I said, yo, Bobby is my man, son. He was like, you bullshit. I said, all right, listen. Matter of fact, hold on, fuck that. Call a hotel right now. So I call a hotel. Bobby's brother, Tommy, picks up. Bobby was at sound check. So I'm like, what's going on? He was like, yo, Smooth, today is a crazy day, boom, 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 but meet us at the Garden. He says, so, who you coming with? You coming? I said, of course, I'm coming to the show. So he was like, who you coming with? I said, I'm going to bring Eric Sermon with me. Like that. So then he goes, so Eric is on the side. He goes, don't move in my cousin. So I said, yeah, well, two of us, me, Eric, and his cousin. So he said, all right, I have 3 tickets for you at the will call. You know what I'm saying? You go by security. You have 3 tickets and 3 backstage passes. Fine. So all day, Eric, he still can't believe it. Like, fuck that Smooth. I didn't know you knew Bobby Brown. Because he loved Bobby Brown. He loved New Edition. Fine. We get to the Garden. So I walk up. I get the tickets. I get the 3 backstage passes. And so now, I'm seasoned with this ticket backstage pass. So when I get the backstage passes, I put one on. E. I'm like, here, put this shit on now. And I put one on his cousin. I got the 3 tickets in my hand. I'm about to sell them. So I'm like, looking around. So I see these girls. So I was like, they look like they wish they asses could get in. So I roll up on. I said, excuse me, y'all got tickets? And they were like, no. I said, give me $100 each. So it was like, $100. You got $100. You got 50? So it's like, yeah. I said, give me $50 each. So they give me $50. I said, all right, enjoy yourself. Come on, y'all. So we get up in there. Oh, man. So we get upstairs. When we get upstairs, it's like a hallway where all the dressing rooms are. You know what I'm saying? So basically, celebrities line up in the hallways. So we there, we chilling. Eric B walks up. Shout out to Eric B. So he come through. Eric B is in his paid in full splendor. He got big crazy ass chains on. Eric used to walk and shit be jingling. Shit like that, right? So Eric walks up. What up, E? What up, Smoke? Give me a pound. Boom. Bam. Next thing you know, Eric Sermon's cousin goes, yo, Smooth, you know Eric B? I said, yeah, that's my man. He said, you think you'd take a picture with me? I said, sure. I said, yo, E, you take a picture with me? He said, yeah. So my man had his little box camera. I take the picture. Thanks, Smooth, man, thanks. So now, at this, so Tisha Campbell walks up, right? So she's like, yo, what up, Smooth? So, you know, it was one of them, it was a Spike Lee movie she was in at the time. So, you know, she lit. She's on her star shit. Smooth. Now, mind you, at that time, like, I'm not known yet. Like I think maybe, did we have a single out? No. We were still just trying to get a deal. We were still negotiating with Sleeping Bag at that time. So, well, I think we pressed the skill trade by then. But that was it. So, people in the industry knew me, and then plus see me running with Bobby. So I knew a lot of the celebrities, but I wasn't known to the public yet or nothing. We weren't known yet. So, but Tisha knew me. So, Smooth! He asked me, would you take a picture with me and can I take a picture with Tisha Campbell? I said, sure. She takes a picture with him. In walks Mike Tyson. Now, this is the Mike Tyson in his Trevor Berbick splendor. He done just fucked up Trevor Berbick. I don't know if y'all know how that fight went, but it was something. That's when motherfuckers knew he really got punching power. Well, he busted his side with a body blow, and this motherfucker just kept falling and falling and falling. Mike only had to hit him one time in the body, bang! This motherfucker fell like 7 times and shit. Okay. He walks in on his splendor. Yo, it was winter, maybe 25 degrees. Mike walked in the motherfucker with a mink jacket on. I'll never forget this shit. He came in with a mink jacket, a wife beater, a diamond chain around his neck, and a crazy diamond rollie. But the mink was open, like, I'm not cold, you know what I'm saying? So he was on his swole shit. So I'm just checking out like, yo, look at the champ, fucking Mike. And I'm sitting there and I'm seeing his fights. That's how my shit get vivid. I'm just sitting there like, Mike. So here go Eric. Eric Sermon cousin comes up. Yo, you know Mike Tyson? I said, nah, I don't know Mike Tyson. You think he'll take a picture with me? I was like, fuck it, man, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Ask him, man. So he gives me the camera. I'm holding the camera. He walks over and he speaks to Mike and he goes, would you take a picture with me? Mike nods. Yeah, come on, man. I don't know where these two broads came from. They were like heavy-set chicks and they just crashed the picture. So they flanked Mike on both sides. Boom! Mike in the middle. My man off to the side. So they throw their arms around Mike. And so he's like, all right, all right. So they people was taking the picture. So I'm standing there just waiting because I know I'm trying to wait till the girls get out of the picture so he could get his personal picture with Mike. I just didn't snap it. I'm trying to wait. So, but I'm watching Mike and he looked like he's getting fucking frustrated because they on him. They hugging him and talking and he's like, all right. He's like, he looked like, come on, support me, you big ass. So next thing you know, Mike blanks on me. So I'm standing there with the camera. I'm just waiting. He go, hey, yo, man, you want to take a picture or what? Yo. So he blacks on me. We'll take the picture or what? So I was like, so I guess my first initial reaction, because, I'm not a fool. I mean, that's Mike, but I don't know. That ain't me. I'm like, what? I don't give a fuck if you King Kong Moscow. Like, I'm like, what? What did you say? So when he said, you gonna take the picture or what? I said, what? He was like, what? I was like, what, motherfucker? So he moved the and he get ready to come on, put hands on me. Right? So I was like, Now, in a matter of seconds, all these thoughts are running through my mind. Okay, here's the point. I'm saying to myself, this is one of my heroes. This blacking on me over a fucking picture. So now, as he moves the girls and he just ready to approach me, homeboy steps a little bit towards me. And I was like, here, man, take your fucking camera. So when I take the fucking camera, I'm maneuvering because my street instincts is like, don't let Mike get up on you because he a little off. So I'm maneuvering. Hey, man, take the fucking camera, man. I'm still standing there. So Mike's standing there, he looking at me. And he look at my man. He realized it was a camera thing and, he ain't really studying it. Now, the flip side to that is that I really had to use wisdom. One, ain't nobody with Mike, but at the same time, I just happen to like it's in my upbringing, bro. I know some serious motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like really love me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, as all of this is running through my mind, I was like, Mike hits me and I live. This is not gonna end well. Oh, how the fuck is this about to happen? So I'm like, nah, I hope he don't. I'm saying to myself, I hope he don't hit me for more than one reason. Because if I live, this motherfucker's there for me that don't give a fuck who nobody is. So I was just like, oh God. So I swallowed shit. I go my way. He go his way. Fuck Mike now. I'm like, fuck you and your camera. Stay away from me, you little motherfucker. I'm mad, right? So now I go to the dressing room. Bobby's ready to perform. Bobby comes out and he tears it down. So at that time, Mike and Albie Shore is really, really tight. So I don't know all this. I'll find all this out later. So he didn't really come near with Bobby. He came to fuck with Al. Bobby tore the motherfucker down so crazy, and he did something very magnificent that night because he invited all the rappers. Because everybody from New York, like Rakim was there, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, like everybody damn near, Just Ice. Everybody that made a record came because people would, they love Bobby. And also I was giving them that New York swag, that pen. So they was like, everybody was respecting me. Like they didn't know I was writing for them, but they was like, Bobby could rap. You know what I'm saying? So they all, so every rapper that was somebody, LL was there, everybody was there. So he invited everybody on the stage and motherfuckers started spitting. So everybody giving up some 16s and shit. So I'm standing there. Rhyme, and now this is a stage of this is the garden stage. The motherfuckers is doing their best. So I'm like, can I get the fucking mic? So I look at Bob at one point because Bob is in his splendor. He's zoning like, yeah. And then he look and I see him. He look over at me and he's like, oh, shit. So I think it was G-Rap was the last one. So as G-Rap is winding down, Bobby dips over by him. He grabs the mic and he passes it to me. He put his arm around me. He was like, hey, yo, y'all. He said, this is my new MC from the Bronx, Smooth B. Get him, Smooth. And he started doing the beatbox. I went into some 100 bars. I'm like, I was rhyming for my life. At one point, my fucking eyes was closed. I was, next thing you know, I heard him screaming. I was like, oh, shit, I'm getting him. Boom. I looked to the left. Mike Tyson was just standing there looking at me. I was like, oh, shit. I bet. So I guess maybe in his mind, like, oh, shit, I almost knocked out a rapper. So boom. So that was the first one. After that, it just became a fucking snowball effect. Every time I turned around, I'd be running in the mic. So now after that, I used to get my hair cut in Harlem. Actually, this spot, Denny Moles, and he's Greg's brother. And he used to keep us laced up. And he was the first person that started doing the designs in people's hair, in New York. So he used to put music notes in my hair and he used to write Smooth B in my shit on the fade. So one day he laced me up and it was right before, it was like maybe a month before we were about to do our first performance at the Apollo. So Dapper Dan was the man back then. So I was like, yo, we gotta get some fly Dapper Dan. So I had went through there and I saw Dap and I was like, how much you charge me, Dap? And I told him who we were and all of that. And he was like, yo, come back, I'll look out for you. So boom, I went back. And when I got there, he started measuring me. Now there's this shit, I gotta find it on the internet. I think it's called Planet Rock or something. And you will literally see me back in 1987 get measured by Dap, right? Because I didn't even know they was fucking filming it. But long story short, that day, I'm in there, they're measuring me for the outfit. Boom. And after they finish, Mike Tyson walks in. So this is right off of, who's going to take the fucking picture what? So, I'm not going to jar his memory. Mike don't know who the fuck I am. He ain't paying me no mind. So Mike walk up in there and he like, yo, what up, Dap? And Dap like, Mike, what you want, baby? And, they start talking. So I'm just standing on the side. So he's like, he just looked at me. He's like, oh, you getting something made, baby? And I was like, yeah. So he was like, so he started looking at my hair. He was like, yo, that haircut is dope. And I was like, yo, thanks, man. So he's like, yo, you think he'll cut my hair? Where the barber at? So I said, hold on, let me call him. So I called Diddy Mo. I call her shop. I'm like, yo, Mo, what you doing? He said, man, I'm pulling the gate down, Smooth, man. What the fuck? I said, no, come to Dapper Dan. Mike Tyson wants you to cut his hair. Like that, right? He's like, what? I said, yeah, you bullshit. I'm not bullshit. You want to talk to him? That's the Mike. Yeah, could you cut my hair? I'm at Dapper Dan. So he's, oh. So he gets there. He laces Mike up. Give Mike the crazy line, Caesar, bring the waves out. He laced Mike. So Mike was like, you want Mike to shit, man? Mike wiggles in his pocket, pull a big ass knot. I'm like, damn, Denny Mo. I was like, I need PC, motherfucker. So now he hit him off. And then he became officially Mike's barber for years. So now time goes on. He's cutting Mike at his crib in Jersey, at his house and all of this. So that was a beautiful blessing. All right, fast forward. Now we making records. Our shit is bubbling. 91 goes by. We do a show, I think it was either in Maryland, in the outskirts of Maryland and Philly or whatever. And then after the show, it was a dope show. And then after the show, there was an after party, like in this convention, like the convention center or whatever. So I didn't know Mike was there. So Denny Mo was there. But I guess he called Mike. So we performed. It was one of our best performances. We tear it down. By this time, Mike know who the fuck he is and all this other shit. So after the show, I come into the back. I see Mike. I'm like, oh, shit. Mike, like, yo, what I smoke? Like my motherfucking man. She grabbed me and shit. I'm like, Mike, my nigga. God damn, you squeezing me, Mike, but I love you. So one thing led to another. I don't know his own strength. So now, it's one thing lead to another. We chilling. And so we go to, Mike is rah-rah, man. He hood at his heart. So he's like, let's go to the after party. So he was like, all right, we go to the after party, right? Motherfuckers start wilding up in the after party, right? So now, Denny Mo kind of brolic. We got a few, we got a little team. So automatically, it's Mike. You know what I'm saying? So everybody jump in front of Mike. Like that, we with Mike Tyson. So everybody jump in front of Mike. This nigga Mike's so quick. Nah, that. Move. He stepped in front of everybody. He said, I got this. Let him come over here. I was like, yo, I love this dude right here. He stepped in front of everybody. I said, no, hold on. I'm Iron Mike. Hold up. Whoa. He moved everybody's different. He said, let him come over here. I was like, Mike. Man, yo. And I mean, after that, it was more. And I just kept running into him. And, after that, man, it just was always love, man. So started off a little rocky, though.